ever see a pink horse? They're the kind that have hope. Oh, they come in different colors, but they can help you cope. Did you ever have a person in your life that inspired, made you live your dreams, never ever grew tired? Sometimes you're faced with adversity. Get back up in the saddle and get with that tenacity. Yes, you're gonna have a hope. It will take you far. You'll become a winner. You'll become a star. Roll call. Just raise your hoof. For the love of the horses, for the love of pink horses, for the love of the horses, visit my pink horses.
For With Christmas Display 2020, Believe in the Magic. Thank you so much. It's been a struggle this year with the flood and the rain and the snow, but please enjoy, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This is the beginning. Our Santa way back there is a hot air balloon that definitely did not do well this year. The weather did affect him, so we cannot blow him up. Beside him is the singing Christmas tree. And when you want him to play, of course, he's going to wait. But he's smiling. There's our little soldier all by himself. We had plans to have something beside him, but that didn't work out. Our bedazzler tree, a rainbow tree celebrating all types of people. And way in the back, a tree. Oh, there he goes. So we're going to move on, and here's our new trees this year. There's 1, 2, 3, and they're the colored ones, and we also have the white versions way in the back. I'm trying to move and talk, so I'm sorry if I'm shaking. I'm going to go down a little. Here's our rainbow tree, and here's our train that didn't do so well this year from the weather, but that is new this year. The engine looks adorable. And then we also have a tree that didn't stay lit this year. We are not having luck this year. There's our snowman inflatable. And back there's the arch. We call that the kaleidoscope arch. And the tree is also kaleidoscope. And the fancy lights in front. Some lights in the trees. Move down, here's our Christmas card. The wind didn't do justice for her this year either. And here comes our white trees, like the colored trees. 1, 2, 3. And there's our singing snowman who, he looks very tired this year. He had a lot of snow and ice on him. So he's kind of struggling to stay up. And there's our bedazzler pole. And here comes our Santa, our big Santa. He normally have elves, I can't even say it, has elves beside him, but there's one of them right there. But they too, we ran out of time. As we come down, you can see all the beautiful lights. And this is the deer section. And these are the 3 deer, the buck and the 2 girls. And one of them's half lit, again because of flood water. Here's our fencing. Come down and here's all our reindeer, all 9 of the reindeer. The first one, of course, is Rudolph. And our big light bulbs in the back are not lit up. I don't know what happened to them, but they're not lit up. Here's Santa. I love this Santa. That inflatable Santa stop here was covered with flood water and still blew up. I am shocked. She looks like she's kind of had better days, but she survived the flood. There's a little elf who will not light. He did not like the flood. And those are our super bright lights. Super bright lights are very fancy lights. Beautiful. And there's Elsa, North Pole sign, and Elsa's blowing the snow. There goes the snow onto the screen. It says, "Let it snow." And here's our snowflakes along with our Pegasus horses who are flying through the sky pulling the carriage that says, "Let it snow." Closer look at the carriage. Then we come down and there's Elsa's castle. Beautiful castle with all these beautiful blue and white lights hanging from the trees just over the whole thing. As we come down, you're going to see, oh, there they come. There's the unicorn. You can see the other rainbow unicorn in the back. The rainbow trees, which I'll show you closer in just a minute. This is our new tree this year. Derek and I put that tree together. I love the way the blue lights just flow down. You can see snowflakes floating across it. And then there's the silver bells. And the silver bells actually play music. And there's the snowman with his shining star. Love that snowflake. It's blue and white. And the lights on the poles. See how they're circling down? Gonna come around the corner. Oh, there goes the silver bells. And here's the mother horse and her foal and their carriage. See how the presents open? Come around, here's the better look at the rainbow unicorn. It's really, really pretty. And then we have the other 2 twin sisters. And my favorite, the bubble trees. Love the bubble trees. And there's our other unicorn, Pegasus. Very beautiful. There's the lights hanging from the carport. We're gonna come around. We had to put those trees on the porch because of the flood water. We were too afraid they would get really wet. So they're on the porch, which is different. You can see the moving angel, silver and gold trees, the show tree. and the nativity. And we did not get the nativity totally done, totally lit up. We had trouble with some of the plugs. So we'll have to work on that for next year. One of our angels did not light. And here's our big trees. We have a lot of these trees. The inflatable candles that say Merry Christmas. Eric's special tree. Love the lights, the candy canes. And he has an animated talking tree face that fits in there. But because it was going to rain, we didn't put it in there. And then it ended up not raining. Projector. All the stars. Eric's table. Here's the same chair. It's beautiful lights. These are his, I used to call these lollipop lights because they're bigger than regular light bulbs and they're very bright. There's that really pretty spiral tree, which I think is so pretty. Polar bear section. The polar bear section is a little dark. We had some more issues with plugs. Freezing rain, snow, and floodwaters. But our older guy is working, drinking his hot chocolate. This is part of Winter Wonderland. Here's all our geese and all the baby ducks. And those little baby ducks were covered, totally covered with floodwater. But they're working. Pretty cool. This area is called Winter Wonderland. You can see all the reindeer and the beautiful trees. There's our horse, carriage with all the gifts. And there's the willow tree, which we love the willow tree. And here comes the moose, who's staring up at the hot air balloon. Move into the snowman area. That's our new snowman this year. There's that big one, another new snowman this year. And that one back there is another new snowman this year. Now these two up here, we call them the twins. They kind of got bounced around in the flood water. And the snowballs were underwater and yet turned on. And this is new this year. This is the mother snowman holding her baby snow baby up to put a light on the tree. And we had inflatables to go here, but because of all the water, we couldn't do them. To Santa and the dogs. And if you look at his feet, see that brown on his feet? That's where the water was. A lot of them have little brown, look at that, half and half, brown legs from the water, the flood water. The sled was almost under. But our beautiful little dogs. And there's our Santa. We had to move real quickly on Christmas Eve because we didn't want him getting wet. And that's our new inflatable this year. There's our elf. Now he got his feet wet on the flood. Our little white dogs here. You can see how they look like somebody had it. It's like half of them is lit up and the other half isn't. They are lit up. It's just they were dark from the water, flood water. Look. There's our big one in the back. Our dog house. Cat up on the mailbox. The mailbox still works. And there's our big golden retriever catching a frisbee. And this is our new dog down here. This is a mother dog that we bought this year and her best of puppies. The candy canes on each side with that beautiful spinning wheel, color wheel. This area is my little emotional area because this area is dedicated to my mom and dad who are in heaven. Super bright lights with the lanterns and the poinsettia trees and the arch with the cardinal from heaven, Crystal Reeves, the angel, Holly. Well, I come down and the whole thing repeats itself on the other side. So you've got the two lanterns again with the poinsettia tree and another candy cane. And the very, very sparkly starry lights. Looks like they're from stars from heaven. I miss you, Mom and Dad. Love you. Section down. Everything here had to be pulled out of the ground on Christmas Eve and put back in because this was all flooded. Everything was gone here. Whatever you see, we just put in the last 2 days. We had to redo lights on the poles. There are certain things that did not turn on, but we did our best, and we're gonna take time and get them all fixed. A little different arrangement than we normally would do down here, but we didn't really have a choice. And there's the reef with this another color wheel. Here comes Santa again. There's another arch. The poles. This is the stable, which it started to rain, so we had to put him down because his fan will not stand the right way. We'll try to get a picture of that another day. And then you just keep going, and you kind of had to put a few things together down here. I'll show you one of Derek's favorites though, hold on. This is Derek's color wheel. Big color wheel. And he did that all by himself and put that many lights on that wheel. A lot of work. Very beautiful. Shots, the beautiful deer. Another deer family. We couldn't see these as well before. And there's another deer family. And this is the sled with the twin deer. And over here, you can kind of see them from here. See the flashing tree? This is the carnival area. Here's the elephant. And there's my favorite, the teddy bear. I think he's so cool. See all the teddy bears? And then you've got the seals. Here comes the pig. The llama. Rocking horse. Zebra. The rocking horse that definitely moves. And of course that beautiful tree. So thank you for watching. It's better in person than on a video, but a lot of work, and it'll be better next year because hopefully we won't go through what we went through this year, and we won't have a flood on Christmas Eve or heavy snow. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year.